Hi, my name is Stacy. I live with MS, which is multiple sclerosis. I've had this disease since 2008 when I was diagnosed. It is an autoimmune disease. It is where your body fights its own defense system and attacks your myelin, which is a fatty substance that surrounds and protects the nerve fibers around your brain and spinal cord, which is your central nervous system. And the myelin gets damaged and forms a scar tissue, which is a sclerosis. Often your nerve fiber is also damaged. When any part of the myelin or nerve fiber is damaged or destroyed, nerve impulses travel to and from the brain are distorted or interrupted, and you have problems with all kinds of different things, understanding, functioning. MS is not a fatal disease. Individuals with MS have a normal life expectancy. Most people with MS learn to cope with the disease and are able to live productive lives. The symptoms of MS vary from person to person. Some of the symptoms are tingling, numbness, painful sensation, slurred speech, blurred or double vision. Some people experience muscle weakness, poor balance, poor coordination, muscle tightness, which is spasticity, tremors, or paralysis, which can be temporary or permanent. Then you can have problems with your bladder function, bowel function, and sexual function, which is pretty common. Fatigue is a major concern for most of us. We get tired pretty easy and we need to take naps. So we seem like we're little kids. MS can cause forgetfulness or difficulty concentrating. It can cause mood swings and uncontrollable crying for no reason. We can cry at a drop of a hat for nothing. And it can cause depression. Symptoms can come and go, and they can appear in any combination. You can be depressed one day and have a mood swing. You can be depressed, be fatigued, be depressed, have a tingling, all kinds of different things. When I was diagnosed, the first thing my doctor prescribed me was Rebif, which are these. I took these for 2 years. They are injections that I took in my stomach. I hated them. But I did them 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. No complaining, just done them because I knew I had to have them. Now, thanks to my good doctor, I am on an oral medicine, which is called Gilenya, which is simple, easy, don't forget to take. Love it. And sometimes it's hard to open. 1 pill by mouth a day. As you can see, I need to get my refill, which has been ordered. But this is not the only medicine I take a day. I take all of these a day. Let's see. Some of these are twice a day. Some of these are once a day. And all of these twice a day. There are B12s I have to take. These are the B12s. These help with memory and energy. This is fish oil, which also helps with your memory. Calcium helps with my bones. vitamin D, because that's what they say MS is, because we don't have enough vitamin D in us. And when I was diagnosed with MS, I had steroid shots. And the steroid shots made me type 2 diabetic. So now I have to take metformin twice a day. But type 2 diabetes runs in my family, so I'm getting used to it. I am also the MS group leader in Chillicothe, Missouri. And we get together once a month and just talk about things that have been going on. The National MS Society will send me pamphlets to go over. I will have guest speakers come and talk to us. I will have a massage therapist come and see us and show us how to do massages to help us out. Because we cannot go see chiropractors, because chiropractors, when they twist our necks, will throw us off and make us loopy for, well, I know when I go to the chiropractor, they'll make me loopy for a good few days. So I go to a massage therapist, and she will massage my neck and my back, and it'll make me feel much better. Okay, I'm going to show you these. This is one of the magazine brochures that they send me. It's Vitamins, Minerals, and Herbs in MS. This is one of the books we read. Then I have a book, What Everyone Should Know About Multiple Sclerosis, which I suggest everybody has. Then I have Research Directions in Multiple Sclerosis, which we have lots of fundraisers. We have an MS walk annually. And I've walked the 2009 through the 2013 ones. We walked 3 miles in April at the park. And I try to raise $100 every walk so I can earn an MS t-shirt. And I have a team, and my team tries to earn money, and we raise the money for the MS Society to get research, to get a cure, because there is no cure for MS, only treatments. And then I have this book. I've read and read and read this book. It's called Managing the Symptoms of Multiple Sclerosis. And if you have it, if you have multiple sclerosis, you need this book. It helps you out a lot. Then let's see. What else is there to tell you about MS? It is difficult for caretakers or spouses to deal with you having it. My husband has dealt with it, lived with me for 5 years with my MS. When I was diagnosed in 2008, this is a funny story. I had been working 60 or 70 hours a week. I was a home health aide, and I thought I was just tired. I couldn't get up the next morning. My legs just didn't want to work. I had to literally crawl. Well, not really crawl. Literally had to scoot to the bathroom because my legs just not want to move. And then I had to wake my husband up to go wake up my son to get him off to school. Then they went to school and they went to work. And by the end of the day, I wasn't sure what had happened. It was all a blur. I was told that my friend and my boss had called me during the day to see if I could come into work. And I didn't answer the phone because I couldn't get to the phone. And my friend had got so concerned about me, she had came out to the house. And at the same time, my son had got off the school bus. And they came in the house, and I was in my bra and underwear because I was too hot. I had told them. So they called my husband at work and told him where I was at. So they ended up calling an ambulance. The ambulance sent me to Hedrick, which is our hospital. Then Hedrick sent me to St. Luke's in Kansas City. And I was there for For all 4 hospitals I was there for 38 days. I had a CT scan, an MRI, a spinal tap, and I had to have physical therapy to be able to learn how to walk again, and I had to use a walker. And when I got out of the hospital, I was using a wheelchair and a walker. The sad thing is, when I got out of the hospital, I was using the walker and the wheelchair, and I had to have help going into the bathroom at my house because I could not get into the bathroom. And I had to have help with the walker to get to my bedroom and get dressed. So my son and my husband had to help me because that's all I had at my house was my husband and my son. Eventually, after 3 months of me being stubborn enough, I learned how to dress myself, go to the bathroom by myself, drive again. Now I can walk again, drive, get wherever I want to go. No problem. So if you're stubborn enough, you will eventually learn how to do all this stuff over again. There are over 400,000 Americans diagnosed with MS. 2/3 of us are women. 2 out of 3 are diagnosed every year, every minute. 200 people are diagnosed every week with MS. So it is a serious disease. And one of these days we're hoping for a cure. So, if you're interested in MS, go to www.nationalmssociety.org and learn more about it. Thank you.